Capricorns, Cappy Nation, what's going on? Before we get started with your reading, I just want to take care of a couple of housekeeping items. I'm not sure of my upload schedule for the month of February due to outside activity being quite heavy. I have a lot going on outside of tarot. However, I'm really happy to upload on a regular schedule, so it might turn into from a weekly to a bi-monthly just for the month of February while I can figure things out. But I have to say, I really do enjoy recording for this channel. We've grown so much in such a short time, unbelievably. We're at 140 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, obviously. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I went ahead and did a pre-shuffle just to throw that out there for headphone users. I will be doing a pre-shuffle from now on for you guys. So let's get started. We have a bunch of cards here, Capricorn, that have resonated with me, but I'm going to try and keep that separate. So we have the Star card here, which represents Aquarius. This is the card of wish fulfillment, your innermost dreams, your truth, your path, your purpose in life. Then we also have the card that represents Capricorn, which is the Wheel of Fortune. I like this card because, again, it reminds me of kind of like the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Why I really like this card in this reading in particular is because the World card is showing up right next to it. So I definitely do feel like you are moving on from some old cycle and closing the door on that chapter and moving towards this new beginning. I'm really excited about it for you. I think at this time you could have an overwhelmingly large amount of communication going on. I know in my life that's very true. But yeah, I'm thinking since it's wand energy, it's fast moving, fire energy, a lot of communications going on, text messages, emails. Just taking up a lot of your time and energy. It's not a negative, but it's tiresome. At work, however, you could be feeling really good about your current situation, your role. You are celebrating the fact that you are valued and needed where you are. This card, I think, represents someone who's very secure. You have, good base for yourself. You're self-sufficient. You're able to get things done. You're worrying more about outside activities now that you know that your work-life balance is set. Like, you have a routine, a schedule that works for you, and it shows, it reflects. It's reflecting in your cards. However, I do think that sometimes mentally you get a little bit overwhelmed. You are tending to others' emotional and mental needs as well, but you kind of maybe are forgetting to tend to your own, so don't do that. Don't forget about you. Yeah, I see that card as like kind of picking up the pieces as you go along, but yeah, you don't want to run away from your own needs, Capricorn. Make sure that you're able to fulfill yourself. You're able to fill up your cup of whatever, energy, love, in order to fulfill yourself. I just see that as an important theme. Definitely moving on from something negative in your past, though. I see that here with the sword energy, and also clarified by the world. You're definitely moving on from something and moving on toward something better, whether that be an opportunity, a new relationship. But yeah, you're closing the door on something, and I think that that's bringing you a lot of serenity and peace at this time. So it's a time of transition, relocation, and moving, but it's very, very necessary for you. Your energy is showing up here, Capricorn, very, very heavily in this reading. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, and your own cards. So I think that whatever you're moving towards is really taking hold. So yeah, I feel like you're able to do it. Just don't get overwhelmed. We have in the past here that you were feeling kind of left out in the cold, overburdened, isolated. I think that just don't don't put in more than you can receive at this time, right? So really reflect on who it is you're putting that time and energy and effort into, right? Who you're communicating with in order to not feel overwhelmed or just left out in the cold. Yeah, because that can cause a lot of mental restriction, mental blockages, and we don't need that, right? We're moving on to a happier cycle. We're moving on from this negativity and moving on to I'm just hearing like, better, the best is yet to come, the happy times are ahead of us, and I think that we're moving forward with that very confidently with the Star card here, and as well as the Nine of Pentacles. So, I mean, I really think that you're putting in the work, you're putting in the energy, you're dotting your I's, you're crossing your T's, and I think it'll all kind of come together, but it just might take a little bit because you're closing out that cycle and moving on to the next one. So don't lose the faith. Thank you so much again for all of your feedback, likes, subscribes. If you liked it, please comment down below. I will keep you posted on the upload schedule moving forward, and I will see you next time.